Welcome back, True Seeker. In the headlines, the original trumpet player for No Doubt, Gabriel Gonzalez, known as The Gun, reportedly killed in a motorcycle crash last Thursday, September 12th. And I want you to see what's curious about all of this. He's dead at 57. We've seen a number of entertainers die at 57 over the years. Prince, Charlie Murphy, of course, it's related to Prince through the Dave Chappelle skits, and several others. But as we've talked about, the word entertainer has a gematria value of 57. And in this case, he's a member of No Doubt, where the most famous member is Gwen Stefani, whose name equates to 57. And the accident happened on a Thursday. For years, I've been educating about 35 Thursday. They rigged the NFL games around the number 35 every single week. Case in point, this man died on the day that the Miami Dolphins stayed on 35 home wins versus the Bills, and Josh Allen stayed on 35 career losses, paying tribute to OJ by wearing a glove, all part of the big joke that is the National Fix League. But notice, No Doubt equates to 35. So, original member of No Doubt, dead on a 35 Thursday. And he died in Hermosa Beach on the 64th day of his age. Hermosa Beach equates to 64. If you're new here, that's a fateful number. Of course, it is the spaces on the chessboard, but the word kill itself equates to 64. And if you're new here, the way you get these numerical values is very simple. It's based on the alphabetic order, running the alphabetic order, also running the alphabetic order in reverse. So those are two ciphers, alphabetic order forwards, alphabetic order in reverse. And then you can also apply numerology to the alphabetic order forwards and the alphabetic order in reverse. There's 4 base ciphers of the English language, all based on the order. And Hermosa Beach also equates to 98, like No Doubt, like Gabriel the Gun Gonzalez, all 98 as well. He died on the 12th day of the 9th month. A lot of the world writes that date 12/9, like 129. You'll notice motorcycle and entertainer both equate to 129. If you apply numerology to the word entertainer, it's 57, like his age of death. And Gwen Stefani is 54 right now. You know, we predicted Diddy was going to have a very bad year at age 54. I'm sure this news is quite tragic to Gwen Stefani. And again, 54 is the number of the people who've given us the language and the calendar. And they are the Jesuits, and they're the same ones that are taking Diddy down by the numbers. They made him rise by the numbers, and now he's fallen by the numbers. And I'd encourage everybody to go back and watch the music video and the song that Diddy performed on Saturday Night Live next to Jimmy Page of Led Zeppelin. I'm going to do a bigger stream on that later today. But Jimmy Page was 54 years old at the time, as Diddy sang about watch him rise, watch him fall. Again, you guys, when these people sign on the line for the fame, there comes an expiration date. But Gwen Stefani, that very special number, 54. Jesuit order equates to 54. The word Jesuit alone is 21. This man's died 21 days before Gwen Stefani's upcoming birthday. And from No Doubt's first album, which reportedly sold 322,000 records, wasn't their breakout album, self-titled, he died 187 days before its 33rd birthday. That album came out March 17th, 1992. Going to turn 33 this coming spring. I guess technically that's the tail end of winter, isn't it? Spring solstice is a few days later, but anyhow, 187 days, of course, number associated with homicide in California where he died. If you're new here, Society of Jesus, that's the formal title of the Jesuits, equals 187. Ancient and accepted Scottish Rite of Freemasonry equals 187. Again, it was created by the Jesuits. The highest degree is 33. So again, 187 days from the 33rd anniversary of their debut album. You know, the police are the ones that gave us the report, and Fraternal Order of Police is Masonic. That means that the album is 32 years and change right now. The trumpet player's dead in an accident. Trumpet and accident both equal 32. Remember, the middle degree of the Scottish Rite, which is the 32nd degree, they share the motto with the Jesuits ad Merum de Gloriam. That motto has a gematria value of 172. He also died 172 days before their second album's anniversary. And then their breakout album was the third one. The third one's The Charm, Tragic Kingdom. And here we are talking about a tragedy. Notice that album will celebrate its birthday, October 10th. It will turn 29 years old. 29 is the 10th prime number, going with it being 1010. But that means that album's 28 years old and change. 28 years old and change, right? No Doubt equates to 28 as well. Again, No Doubt equates to 35 when you run the alphabetic order in reverse with numerology. No Doubt equates to 28 when you run the alphabetic order forwards with numerology. So 28 years and change after the breakout album. Dead on his 64th day of his age. The article says he was born July 11th, died September 12th. Again, Hermosa Beach, 64. Kills 64 and 28. And says he wrote the song Total Hate 95. And what's interesting is the gematria value of that song equals 65. The day he died had 65 date numerology. Remember, the kill date this month of September fell on September 11, 2024, the day that had 64 and 28 date numerology. He didn't pass on that day, but he passed the very next day on a motorcycle. And yeah, something tells me that's not the full story. So R.I.P. to Gabriel Gonzalez, and it's another reminder that show business is deadly business. And also shout out to Jeff Young. It was him who notified me of this headline. I'd let it slip through the cracks. And there's a lot of these stories, and it's hard to keep up with all of them. But again, R.I.P. to Gabriel the Gun Gonzalez. And about that, he did die one day before the 30th anniversary of the 94 assault weapons ban. You know, Tupac died from gun violence on September 13th as well. So part of me is wondering if that's part of the ritual as well, especially with all the focus on undermining the Second Amendment. Until next time, Truth Seeker.